Your friend just went through something terrible, and you were there for every second of it. You listened. You held space. You said all the right things, meant every single one of them, and genuinely helped. And now that it is over, you feel emptied out, hollow, strangely worse than before the conversation even started, even though nothing bad actually happened to you. You did not lose anything. You did not go through anything yourself. And still, somehow, you feel like something real has been taken out of you. Carl Jung had a genuine explanation for why caring deeply for someone can leave this exact kind of residue behind, and it has nothing to do with you doing it wrong. Jung believed that real empathy, the kind that actually lets another person's pain reach you rather than staying safely observed from a comfortable distance, requires something to genuinely give way inside you, a real thinning of the wall between your own feelings and theirs. This is precisely what makes deep support actually valuable instead of merely polite, but it comes with a real cost attached. When that wall thins, some portion of what the other person is actually carrying genuinely moves into you, at least temporarily, and it does not simply evaporate the moment the conversation ends. It stays there until you do something deliberate to put the wall back where it was. This is why this particular exhaustion feels so different from ordinary tiredness. You can sleep 8 hours, eat well, rest completely, and still carry this specific hollow feeling because what actually got depleted was never your physical energy in the first place. It was the boundary itself, the wall that usually keeps your emotional weather separate from everyone else's. And that wall does not restore itself automatically just because time has passed. It restores itself when you actually, consciously, put it back. If you recognize this pattern in your own life, understand clearly that this depletion is not evidence that you supported your friend wrong, or that you are somehow too sensitive, or that you should have kept more distance than you did. It is the real, predictable cost of doing empathy, the genuine way instead of the performed way, and almost everyone who is actually good at being there for people pays this exact cost, whether they have ever had language for it or not. Here is what actually works. The moment a period of deep emotional support ends, do not simply move straight into the next task and assume the feeling will fade on its own. Give yourself a specific, deliberate few minutes to consciously put the wall back, telling yourself plainly and directly that what you just witnessed belongs to them and not to you, that you can care about it deeply without continuing to carry it as though it were your own. Pair this with something physical, real movement, real air, real sensory contact with the world around you, something that reminds your body it is a separate present thing rather than still fused with whatever difficulty you just absorbed. If this specific hollow feeling shows up constantly across many different people and many different conversations, it is worth asking a slightly bigger question too, whether you generally struggle to hold any boundary at all in supportive relationships, offering your full emotional reserves again and again without ever protecting some portion of them for yourself. Genuine care for other people should never require permanently emptying your own tank every single time. Think honestly about the last time you supported someone through something real, and ask whether you gave yourself any deliberate space afterward to put your own boundary back, or whether you simply carried on with your day and expected the feeling to disappear by itself. Write below the single word for what you personally need most in order to actually recover after giving this kind of deep support to someone. Naming it, and then actually doing it the next time you are there for someone through something hard, is the real and practical way this exhaustion stops quietly building up unaddressed. Because feeling completely wiped out after genuinely supporting someone you love was never, according to Carl Jung's understanding, proof that something was wrong with how you showed up for them. It was the real, honest cost of a genuine connection, and it deserves its own deliberate recovery instead of being silently absorbed every single time you care.